gamer family! Welcome back! Yeah! Oh shoot,
God,
that's
that
right.
should be your actual. That should be your official intro. Is hello gamer family. Ooh.
I've actually used that in videos before. I don't use it
You
often.
don't have like a, you don't have like a like a lot of people have like that fucking intro thing that they do.
See, I
That needs
consider
to be
Hello
yours. It's
Gamer
Hello
Family to
Gamer
be
Family.
cringy, which is why I use it on rare exceptions.
Which is why you need to use it more.
Because it's cringy?
Trust, love, and care for one.
Yes.
Do you wish to make them yours alone?
Duh.
Okay, I'll use it in the next video. A Fire Emblem.
Awesome.
I'll use it in the next
These-
Galaxy video I record too, I suppose.
You say that it's cringy, but now that you're saying that you're gonna do it, it's gonna grow on you, and you're gonna start doing it for every single video.
One knows the truth.
And it's gonna become your staple, and there's no running away from it. It's gonna happen.
My yearning.
I'm
You
not
are gonna
always
be
gonna,
known.
I'm not always gonna voice it like, "Hello, gamer family."
You're gonna be known for Hello Gamer Family.
Just a basic "Hello, gamer family." It's less cringy though if I say it in my normal voice, which makes it more boring.
Look around. The windflowers have bloomed.
Beautiful. The sight of them is rejuvenating, even in the midst of this brutal war.
Let's take some to show the others. We can pick this blue one and that red one.
It feels wrong to pick them. Perhaps we should invite the others here instead.
You know, I think you're right. That's a much better idea. I love how you take care of everyone, Nell.
I am just following your example. A dream. Such sentiment no longer becomes me. I must put this foolishness out of mind.
The kingdom of Illusia is certainly chilly.
Yes, and much easier to get into than Brodia. I'm almost disappointed.
It was too easy if you ask me. Why were the checkpoints empty? Feels wrong. And kinda scary, if I'm being honest.
It is odd that we've run into so few guards. What are your thoughts, Nell?
My thoughts are that you're useless,
Are
Nell.
you feeling all right? It seems like you haven't been
Thanks.
sleeping much.
It's because he has the white hair,
It was
isn't it?
pretty late.
No, it's because
It will
he
not affect my
gets
performance
one
at all.
rounded by every single
Much of
enemy
your
in
only
the
concern.
DLC in hard mode
She's in
and
a bad
above.
mood.
Just grumpy from not getting enough sleep.
Well,
He
maybe
literally
don't play on
cannot
hard
enter
mode.
combat or
Wonder where
else
she
he
slipped off
dies
to
in
last
any
night.
other difficulty besides
Hopefully
normal.
nowhere dangerous.
Madeline's due to meet up with us soon.
Well,
She's
whose
been
fault is
studying
that for
Illusion.
playing on hard
The
mode?
plan is for Celestia to bring her from the
Well, I'm not playing in hard mode right now,
She'll
so
be
not
here any
me.
minute.
There
See,
they are.
that's
Ooh, according to
see,
you, hard mode in this game is like fucking
Lady Nell.
not well
Your
balanced.
journey wasn't
No, no,
too
no.
arduous.
In the Fell Xenologue, in the DLC it isn't. In the base game with no DLC, I actually think it's very well
I
balanced.
take it this is our esteemed guest.
Yes.
DLC makes it a little
Meet the
easy,
divine dragon
but
from another
without
world.
DLC, I think it is perfectly balanced,
Outward
actually.
differences aside, it feels as if our leader
As
was
all
brought
things
back
should
to
be.
life. What to say?
No, the reason
Maybe
why
you
Nil
just
is
haven't found the
so...
build.
The reason why Nil is as worthless as dirt
I
is
was made
actually
for
good
tears upon
story
our first
gameplay
meeting.
integration. As
It's
annoying
all
as
right,
it
just
is,
let it out.
because he's force deployed,
Celestia, I am
that
not
that
going to
is
cry.
the point.
Would
Because
you please
in this
stop
world,
treating me like
all
a
the
child?
dragons are twins.
Of course.
Where one's a
Apologies,
failure,
dear.
one's good.
Divine One, please
And
take
Nil
your
is
presence.
supposed to be the
I am
failure
Madeline
twin.
of the Four
The
Winds.
problem is Nell's
I
not
may
that
be the
much,
youngest of
not
our
that
group,
amazing
but
in
I
hard
assure
mode
you I'm
either.
no less capable
She's
than
not
the
awful,
others.
but she's not
And I swear to
amazing.
protect you, come what may.
None of the force deployed
Yep.
units
Thank you,
are that
Madeline.
good
I
in
appreciate
hard
your
mode
help.
because
Glad
their
to be of
hits
service.
are so
You were such a snot-nosed little brat when we
Bad.
first met. But you've grown a lot, kid. I bet Mavier is proud too. Especially since he's the one who recruited you.
Notice you two how Mavier
I
is the
was
only
more
one whose name is
snot-nosed,
not different from
but
the
of
Four
course.
Hounds.
I would be delighted to know I've made Mavier proud.
Mavier, is he...
Yes,
the other member of the Four Winds and my second in command.
Oh, I gotta use the Master Ball on someone. Who should I use it on?
Me. Army. When his superior
Shut the fuck up. I'm not using it on you.
His superior.
I don't even know what the Master Ball is. It sounds
Was that
hot,
one of your
though.
siblings?
It was indeed, though not a sibling we ever met. I recall being surprised to
It's a
learn
Master
that
Ball. It's a ball that can
his
catch
children
all
to retain
Pokemon
life.
without fail.
For that
Who
very
should I use
reason,
it on?
I initially suspected Mauvir of being a spy. I thought
Um,
perhaps Sombron had tasked him with tracking Nil and me down. But my suspicions proved unfounded.
Like, I gotta use it on someone, and I don't want to use it on Lu. Oh, I could use it on Lugia. Or I could use it on Entei or Raikou, or those other 3 legendaries that I can catch.
I would have considered him the top choice as leader, but that role fell to me for some reason.
I bet it's because you're so old.
Excuse me?
Enough. Madeline,
I
please give us your
can
report.
use it on
As
Mewtwo
of
later
yesterday,
on.
Elugia Castle has been almost
you
totally
should
vacated.
use it on War
Only a
Madam.
few soldiers remain. The Queen and her royal
On
guard
what?
at Hissad Cathedral.
War
performing
Madam.
A ritual of some kind.
A
No.
ritual. You don't mean...
Alright, whichever legendary dog comes up first on this route, I'll use it on.
Dog?
I'd consider
Woof?
that a safe guess.
Woof?
Yes.
I
Woof?
anticipated
Dogs go
this might
woof?
happen. The Illusion
Yes,
people
dog
are
could do and
quite
go, in
devoted to
fact,
our
woof.
father, after all. We went
Woof
to great
woof!
lengths to secure the aid of a divine dragon.
Alright,
This
will it
response is
be
only
Raikou
logical.
or
I would not call it
Entei who
logical
gets
to
the
resurrect
ball?
a corpse.
But they lack our ability to summon help from realms beyond. I must say, I'm conflicted at the thought of
Someone who
seeing
played
father
Soul
again.
Silver is rolling in their
Now that I
grave right
think
now.
on it, we have not heard from our mysterious enemies since
I've never
Lethos.
played Soul Silver.
Perhaps this ritual has kept them occupied.
On your guard, everyone. Someone on horseback is coming this way.
Illusion cavalry?
No. The rider is...
Where-
Mauvir?
Where did Entei go?
Mauvir?
Why does he just always disappear sometimes?
Madeline, you are unharmed.
Fucking
What
dogs.
a relief. And it appears this area is still secure.
What a surprise, Mauvir.
I've
We
never
were just
seen the
talking
bird.
about you.
Good to see you, Lord Nil, Lady Nell.
What are you doing in Illusia? Your orders were to stay in Solm, gathering intelligence.
I intended to, but the Queen of Solm departed the palace. I was following her and ended up in Illusia.
So the Queen of Solm is here. Why?
Please forgive my grievous failure in not anticipating this. But Queen Tamara has entered Illusia with bracelet in hand and troops by her side. It is, in effect, an invasion.
I see. I wonder if this is related to Illusia's ritual in some way. Perhaps the Solmic army intends to storm the church to prevent the resurrection of Sombron.
I do not know if Illusia has yet moved to defend itself, but it is only a matter of time.
A clash of armies will complicate the matter. We should proceed with haste.
Yes. I can lead the way.
Oh, I should probably introduce myself before we head out.
You are the divine dragon from another world, am I correct?
Yes, actually.
I am Mauvir, second of the Four Winds. Pleased to meet you. Now, shall we?
Oh, that hurt.
I was kind of expecting another big reaction.
The armies are fighting in front of Hissad Cathedral. The battle has already begun.
We're too late.
Perhaps this is to our benefit. We would be at a disadvantage against either force.
I got
alone.
gamer news,
Let us get to
Ethan.
their leaders and
James
reclaim
will
the
be
bracelets
joining
while they are
us.
distracted.
Let's go.
Illusia is
This
It'll
will
be his
my
first appearance
time
on the
talking
channel
with James,
too.
right?
It's gonna be real epic gamer.
The bracelets of the
And first time I talked to James, right?
sister,
Yeah.
Respectively.
You might
Yeah, I
have.
thought about it. I'm like,
You may
that-
have talked to him through
Don't think
text
of-
on Discord, but never like
Are you prepared for
heard
this, Divine
voice
One?
talk.
Yeah.
With your permission, I will head to the
Unless was
cathedral
James the
and
guy
attempt
who
to
voiced
disable
Joker?
An excellent
No.
idea.
He has not been on my channel
Okay.
at all yet. That was Julian.
All right, let's go.
Yes,
Julian's
King
like
Julian.
actually in movies right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, King Julian. Yes.
No, not King
The guy who
Julian.
like to move it.
I'm actually gonna say his last name because he actually has an IMDb page. I'm gonna make sure he has an IMDb page, but Yes, like if you search his name comes up on Google, Julian Krauser. He voiced Joker. Like he.
Some shitty fucking radio show that we made.
Hey, it wasn't bad. It was good. Like the man's younger than me, and he already has 6 credits. Now most of them aren't feature length, but he's like done movies. The man's awesome. Really good dude.
What was his last name?
Krauser. Like trouser, but not. I was trying to think what units I want to bring. I think these. Panette's not very good on the Fell Xenologue just because she doesn't have her forged killer axe. Just like Anna's trash because...
You should send me his IMP details because I'm not finding it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord.
Cool. I want to email him and tell him and just call him King Julian.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send him an email just like, hey, this is one of the guys that was in that radio show that you did for Alex. I just want to say you are now known as King Julian to me. Have a good one.
Oh my goodness. He would probably find it funny though. Not gonna lie, he would be amused by it. See, another bad part about forced deployment is like you can't change their inventory. You can't move them on the flippin' map. I don't want her there. I'd put Chloe there. As you can see, this map has 2 different enemy armies, which makes it really cool. So, I actually really like this map. Anyways, let's get the inventory set and then let's game.
You make sure that's it. All right, have a good one.
I will say, Ethan, once James gets here, I will need you to be more consistent with muting, though, just so that we don't... Just because I won't be able to fix the echoes as easily. Sorry if that's too much work, but...
What? What did you say?
Once James gets here, assuming he gets here before, like, we're done... I am going to need you to be more consistent with muting just because it'll be harder to just mute all the echoing. Like, it's not...
Oh, yeah,
I still want you here. It's just, like... Sorry for, like... Demanding.
Oh, no, sometimes I just forget to mute when I'm helping people out.
See, I don't mind when it's just us two, because I can easily mute it, but, like... it'll be harder too once there's more of us. So.
Well, is my Discord echoing, or is it just that?
Sometimes I'm able to hear you, sometimes it does echo. Like, during the story, I was able to hear a little bit of the dialogue through you. I'll mute it, obviously, on the YouTube end. For the most part, it isn't echoey, at least from what I'm hearing. Who knows? Once I'm in editing, maybe I'll be, like, punching myself in the face. Why? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? But,
let us slip in and surprise their commanders.
Why would you let him in here?
So, I think that let's see, how much easier this damn battle gonna be on normal? This is already one of the easier maps, I'd argue, in hard. You just go over here and let the other armies duke it out.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna be honest, I need to take a piss. I'll wait to an enemy phase, hopefully nobody dies, and I'll have you, like, entertain or something, Ethan. And if James arrives during that period, it'll be so funny, I think. But, like, who knows? He just said soon. He is, like, doing something businessy related or something tonight, which is why he...
Oh, businessy related. Good old, big old businessman. Ooh.
He's not a business major. He wants to do audio engineering because he's awesome.
Hold on. I wonder if maybe it was because I turned up my thing all the way.
I don't hear echoing right now from you. Although, who knows if I'm actually able to hear the echoing properly or not, because I am audio monitoring myself. I hear my own voice. I do that I do that every time unless I'm recording Minecraft.
Understood.
Well, I wonder if it was because I turned up my my voice thing on
Leave it to me.
on this.
I'll do my best.
If it's something you did
Is it going to
recently,
hurt?
maybe, but if it wasn't done recently,
Sure.
that's not it.
I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit and see if that works.
Yeah, he had a dinner meeting, so.
Oh dear God, he sounds like a person that I'd let in here.
No, James is cool. I think you two will get along. Okay, enemy phase is gonna start. I'll be right back. I will not be able to hear you. I need to take a piss. So like entertain or something.
All right, rate it out of 10 when you come back. Great. So now I have to sit here and entertain. So yeah. Huh. How does one entertain? Well, I can't fucking entertain because I'm stuck here. Balls. It'd be funnier if I had my stuff. I don't. That's unfortunate. Now you just get a pure, unbridled phone quality ball instead of echoey and correctly echoey, and sexy and hot. Yep. So that's gone. Talking to myself now. Me, myself, and I. Yeah, I gotta say, you know. I don't know what I was gonna say actually. I thought I'd figure out something. Water's nice. I don't have water. Need to fill it up.
Gamer family, I am back.
Gamer family.
Gamer family.
Good.
Copper.
Things were getting awkward.
Gamer family. Copper. It was a 10 out of 10 piss.
Cool.
I know you like hearing about that
Were you-
sort of thing.
Were you able to hear everything I was saying?
No, I don't use Bluetooth headphones with my current setup.
It's good.
That's good.
It is good.
I'll hear it when
It
editing.
somehow got awkward when I was talking to myself.
Are you not good at talking to yourself?
I'm not good at talking to myself.
I think better when I'm able to hear. I think
not-
better
not
when
a-
I'm
not
able
a
to
good
hear.
skill I have.
So like I'm a loud thinker because that's when I do my best work. Because it allows you to actually hear what the ideas I'm thinking.
See, I don't like being able to hear myself. It makes me feel weird, and I trip over my words a lot more than I already do.
Interesting. And I gotta ask, do you have like an internal dialogue in your head?
Yes, all the time.
Did you know that like less than 50% of people or something like that have an internal dialogue?
Dude, I have conversations with myself.
So do
I
I!
know how psychopathic that makes me sound, but
Trust me, around 45% or 50%, something like that, the population agrees with you. And does as well.
yep.
Like,
Sometimes what I
imagine
like to
not
do is
having
I
an
think,
internal dialogue. Like, is your
I
head
know,
just
that must
silent?
be weird.
Do you just...
Although it sucks because I can't turn off my internal monologue. I'm
that does
always
suck.
thinking about things.
Exactly.
Even when I like in order for me, because I know I can just like kind of phase out of existence, but I'm not thinking of nothing. Well, I am thinking of nothing, but I'm also dialoguing over nothing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm explaining to myself that I'm thinking of nothing while thinking of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so weird.
It is weird. Yes. No. Yeah. No. You're not alone in this, Ethan. And
Internal monologue is
Alex, that is the video title. We are psychopaths. Anyways, thumbnail image.
Internal monologue is the most is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Because it makes us really good thinkers and problem solvers because we think about things in our head.
Mm-hmm.
And we get it done like super quickly. But then we can never shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Like I can't imagine what my life would be like if I didn't have internal monologues. And then I'm even worse where I like being able to hear my voice even more when I'm thinking. So I sometimes speak aloud just when I'm thinking, like when I'm doing stuff. And that's just how I think. And like, other people don't do that. And that makes me feel insane.
Yeah, like in school, whenever the teachers would be like, hey, you need to write down your steps and shit. I'm like, well, no, because I work mentally. I don't work writing things down.
Writing things down slows everything down. It slows me down.
It slows me down because then I'm already writing, I'm thinking about it, and then I write it down, and then I have to think about that stuff, and I'm like, well, this is just, it's adding an unnecessary step when I'm already writing it down in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm problem solving that problem that I just wrote down in my head. It's like, all I need to do is I need to see it, and then the work just goes processing in itself. I need to write it down sometimes so I don't forget a step.
Yes, exactly. We are psychotic.
It's such a struggle. It's such a struggle in school doing that.
And
because they're always like, no, you got to be cheating, especially when you get everything right. You're like, you got to be cheating. I'm like, no, I'm just doing the work in my head because I'm working it out and I'm talking to myself.
And it's getting worse too, as I'm getting even worse of like being able to focus too.
Yeah.
Like
I focus in my head while my body isn't focused. It's so weird.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And then my head will be like, hey, there was a bird over there. I wonder which bird that was.
Oh, man, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that has these struggles.
It's a constant war between the physical and the mental. It's like so fucking weird. So weird. I don't get it.
I don't get a lot of things these days.
Yeah. I just don't know if we have a higher enveloped thinking than the people who don't have an internal monologue, because they can still think just fine. I just don't know how they think.
And how does it work?
How does
it work?
I don't know, because I know for me, the way that I do it, I think, is I problem solve it. I'll talk to myself and I'll talk about these steps and I'll look at this and I'll be like, 2 + 2, okay, so we gotta do that, and then we gotta do that. I just don't know how it is for them.
Exactly!
I don't even know if it's like the same for them. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know what distinguishes an internal monologue type of thinking versus normal thinking. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah. I am so glad I am not alone.
But there's just certain things that we have to do differently because we can't do it normally.
I've never felt more heard in my life.
Hey, no, dude.
But
it was always so frustrating in school because I fucking refused to do that because I just couldn't. It would just take away so much from me, and I'm like, I can't.
I just feel heard. I feel respected. I feel
respected.
I feel like more of a human.
Yeah.
I feel human.
Alright, so looks like the Pokemon the Master Ball is being used on is Entei.
Enter these nether regions.
No, I have to use it on Raikou. I already said before that I was gonna catch Raikou. I have to use it on Raikou.
Go forth, my sweet corrupted wyverns. Destroy them.
Gamer, gamer, gamer. Ha ha ha
I have to start asking around and asking people I know if they have an internal monologue.
And they're gonna call you a loony. They're gonna call you loony, but I don't.
Well,
I won't.
If they call me loony, then I'm just gonna be like, so how does thinking work for you? Because I think differently.
Yes, I
Even if they
really
call
am
me a
curious though.
Even if they call me a psychopath, I still want to know what is the normal. What is the normal?
Exactly. Anyways, there's way less reinforcements on this map and in normal mode. Holy cow. There's like half the enemies on the map right now that I'm used to from playing this twice on hard.
I'm gonna text my girlfriend and ask if she has an internal dialogue.
I'm very curious what she's gonna say.
No need to praise me.
How do I spell dialogue?
D-I-A-L-O-G-U-E.
Okay, I got it. I just couldn't remember what the third letter was. I wrote down Dio from fucking JoJo's.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Is that JoJo reference?
You were trying to write down dialogue, but it was I, Dio.
It was me, Barry.
I don't even know how to explain this to her, because she's saying, like, what do you mean? I don't know how to explain internal dialogue.
Like, you talk to yourself in your head. You have a conversation with yourself in your head. That makes it sound like we're even more insane when we phrase it like that, too. That's the thing.
Yeah, it does.
But that's the best way to explain it, I genuinely think.
I mean, like, if she's even more confused, I guess another way would be just like, do you imagine words in your head? Like, clear words in your head when you're not looking at them.
See, I think this is all also like a major side effect of all
Like,
this, though, is I'm very much an overthinker. I there's so many times where I overthink situations.
Well,
I think
we're
this
constantly
is
running down conversations in our head.
yes, and like how is this blank and how is blank and blank going to turn out? And it's because of this.
Okay, she does. She does.
She does. So either she's insane too, or it's less insane than we think. Like, let me actually try and find the actual number.
I don't believe
Because I remember when I first saw the article, people were like, really, it's that low? What's it like without it?
Did Illusia resurrect you? In any case, Soul needs your help. We have to stop them from reviving the Fell Dragon. Please, join
Between
forces with us again.
30% and 50% of people frequently experience an inner monologue.
Or Ivy's. I'm here to take back the bracelets.
That's an estimate from,
Talk to me like that. You must have warped your
um,
spirit with one of those
who
dark
is this
Illusian
Hurlbert
rituals.
guy?
In that case, I'll do the kind thing and put you back to sleep with one quick, painless strike.
By psychology Professor Russell Hurlbert. He estimates 30 to 50%.
And it's so weird because the way that the internet, like the thing that I was looking at, explains internal monologue is to put here in quotes, and that's like the perfect way to explain it without, even though it looks stupid, because like anyone would look at it and be like, what do you mean in quotes here? But it's like I hear my voice, but I don't hear my voice. It's more like I feel my voice in my head.
Yeah. And YouTube, by the way, that weird physical glitch, that was appearing on my TV too. I think we were clipping in the tree texture.
But that's That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Wow, this map is pathetically easy on normal. Although Tamira attacked me way sooner than she typically would.
Okay.
I haven't had to engage at all this map. See, I probably could have pulled off hard mode, even without all the emblems, but would have required so much brain power. Can I just end the map now? No, I can't. But the second Ivy gets in range of Astral Storm, I can probably end it. Holy cow! I may be getting Fell Xenologue down in 4 videos. That would be, honestly, wild. And not what I had all expected. Okay, I might be able to legit end this map now.
Let's go.
Then there's Chapter 5, which is notorious for being a mean pants one.
I get to go home in 30 minutes.
Nice! I get to end the map now!
If you've come to stop the ritual, don't worry. I'll ensure you find nothing but death here.
Now I have
Sorry, YouTube. I know my head was off camera. That's because I have a lovely dog on me. This is Copper. She's still new to the whole recording thing, but she's getting better at it.
Done.
I'm gonna put you back down. Josh just asked in Discord, is this the same guy who played the Joker in the Batman radio show? And I cannot believe he recognized. Yeah.
What?
Josh somehow just recognized Julian from the picture, I
battle
guess,
is
is the guy who
decided.
played the Joker in the
Relinquish the
Batman radio
bracelet.
show.
My Discord is broken, so I can't look at it right now,
Ah.
unfortunately.
We're
Yeah.
bringing our lord, your father, back to life.
I never asked you to do so.
Lady Nell, a ritual was indeed taking place in the cathedral. The priest surrendered to our forces.
So maybe we can
and
do
I have
another chapter
dismantled
today?
the
I don't know
altar.
how long. It depends how long
Splendid
the
work,
story is.
Javier.
That ritual was our
Yeah, she
last
does
hope for
cry.
Lucia. How could you? I will never forgive you for this. I don't care if you're Lord Sombron's daughter. Soldiers, if there is any strength left in you, kill that woman.
We risk them regrouping if we draw this out. This is your final warning. Give us the bracelets.
Never!
I will never hand over Solm's bracelet. If you want it, you'll have to kill me first.
That is a pity. So be it.
Nell, what are you going to do?
Avert your eyes, Divine One, lest this sight disturb you.
To quote Josh, Calc 3 is impossible. To quote me, then you shouldn't have taken it.
Shit, you're a big ridiculous.
Hmm?
Right.
Oh.
I always knew you were a monster.
Can you eat it as Friday day?
YouTube, if you, in the past videos, you've ever just
Bracelets are
heard
now
me go,
ours.
with no reasons because Ethan
Don't
was
you have any
having
feelings?
loud.
I did warn
Huh?
you to avert your eyes.
I was talking to
We
you
are
too.
finished here. Let us be on our way.
Oh.
How did we
To
get
continue it, Josh was like, bro, where were you? I needed that advice 6 months ago. Then I just told him you never asked. Idiot.
Rest well, Emblem Soren. Emblem
You gotta
Kara.
ask these things. Come on.
Never did interest me much. However,
I don't know water.
I do wish we were free from
Yes,
fighting
Josh.
about
What I said is valid.
war.
Is this goodbye already? I had a little more fight in me. Oh well. But next time, I hope we can have a proper
Josh isn't
chat.
even in here, and you're just talking to him.
Well, I'm telling YouTube what I'm saying to
The
Josh
emblems
in
are
chat.
safely in slumber. Only one bracelet remains.
Nell, our mission was to take the bracelets. We said nothing about killing Ivy and Tamara.
Bro, they were
Two
already
nations'
dead.
rulers
Shut
dead.
up. Oh,
What will become
spoiler.
of their subjects now?
I did not kill them. It is impossible to take a life that has already been
Barely,
lost.
like 2 lines of dialogue early.
Explain
Spoiler.
yourself.
Those were no harmless little humans. Those were the corrupted.
What? No.
The royals we fought in Firenze and Brodia were the same. They're soldiers as well. All of them.
You're saying they were all dead?
So are any other humans still alive? Or is it just us?
The common folk I spoke to during my mission in Firenze. Were they all corrupted?
We've been fighting a war we had no hope of winning.
Did you know of this as well, Lord Nil?
I had my suspicions, but I was never sure. And they seemed much the same as they always were. Who could have done something like this?
I do not know when they perished, nor when they became corrupted. They did not seem to be aware of their own condition either.
You should have told us.
I thought it would be best to conceal such an unpleasant truth.
Always making decisions for others. Why not at least discuss this with Nil, or the Winds?
You are right. I apologize. But you come from another world. And you will return to that world when this war is over. I thought to spare you the sight of the corpses of your friends and allies. And you should certainly not be expected to kill them with your own hands.
Yes. Well...
I truly did consider confiding in Nil and the Four Winds. I weighed the idea often, but had I told them, it would have only been a matter of time until you bore the same burden. You are just like the Divine Dragon of this world. You care deeply for your friends. Such strong bonds deserve consideration.
So, what? You did all this to protect me?
Perhaps
Oh, by the way,
I did.
Ethan, if you're
Either
okay with it,
way,
I actually want to
regret
go
my
later
choice.
because I actually want to
I hope you can
record an
accept my
extra
apology.
video than I was
No.
planning on recording this
I'm
weekend
sorry
just
for
because I
getting
want to
upset.
finish the Fell
They were
Xenologue
your
tonight
friends,
because
your
I'm gamer.
allies, more than they were mine. You had to
Fair
watch
enough.
them die.
As long
Not
as
only
that's
that,
fine
but
with you. If you're
kill
not
them
able to, I
yourself.
won't. I just
That must have
think
been
since
If
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
have,
what?
I was just thinking since I'm having
all
guest
that
stars
just
in the
to
first
protect
5
me.
chapters, I might as well do it for the final one
Thank
as
you.
well, just for
I
consistency.
didn't realize how much you take care of everyone.
Yeah. I mean, once I get home, it'll be better quality for me. So yeah,
Awesome.
sure, I don't care.
Awesome.
Those words.
Nell, what's the matter?
Do not touch me.
Using fire blast. I'm a fire type.
You really hate me.
We're
don't you?
not going to be
So
doing chapter 5 this video, YouTube, because this is going on too. All the story stuff's too long.
Yes. I hate that I ever laid eyes on you. Would that anyone else had answered our prayer.
But we get right
Nell,
to the
please.
chapter.
This is
Right
too
up to
much.
it.
Lord Nell,
The Divine Dragon of this world was more kind than anyone I have ever known. Protective and caring and brave
Ah,
and
computer,
strong.
what are you doing?
Accepting of us, despite our fell dragon blood. We admired the flowers together, and laughed together, and shared so much of ourselves. Every farewell was pain, no matter how brief. And every reunion gave me new life. You said you would be coming home. That very day, I had finally resolved to tell you.
Nell, I'm sorry. I don't...
Why did you have to go and die? I loved you.
Oh,
You promised you would return. You promised to come home. We sealed the oath with our fingers interlocked. Your hand was warm. And next I felt it. Cold. Your demeanor, your words, your kind spirit. They are all reminders of what I lost.
I've been causing you pain just by being here.
It is not your fault. Even I know that. But the more time I spend near you, the closer my feelings come to what they once were. And that would be unforgivable, because you are not the one I loved.
So that's why you've been so harsh and distant toward the Divine Dragon.
I need to clear my head.
Lady Nell, wait!
It is dangerous for Nell to be out there alone. Winds, would you follow her? I will wait here, where it is safe.
Of course, Lord Nell.
Nell left the bracelets behind when she stormed off. Oh well.
Yeah.
Will you not be going after her, Divine One?
I think I should probably stay here.
Perhaps you're right. It is going to be difficult for Nell to return. Vulnerability has never come easily to her, and now she has gone and confessed her love in front of everyone. I am certain she regrets it. It is a good thing the Four Winds are around to coddle her.
You know her so well.
I suppose I do. I am her twin brother, after all. I know all her favorite things, her habits and preoccupations. I know how delicate she can be. But there is one thing I do not know, and am ever so curious about. How will she handle losing the one she cares for most a second time?
Huh?
I really must find out. I hope that is all right with you.
What are you talking about?
Look behind you, Divine One.
Emblem Tiki.
I roused her from her slumber. Surprised? That is why I asked whether you intended to follow my sister. A pity you chose to remain here
I actually have
with
a
me.
Word document that has all my descriptions and all my recording schedule stuff as well. So I actually approximately know, assuming I don't get any more double chapter videos, I theoretically know how many videos this series is going to be.
Now I can finally be of use.
But even as of this very video, this is episode 28. As of this video, this is already the second longest Fire Emblem series on this channel.
Hide your true strength.
And already, like,
Outwit
as of recording this, the fourth longest series in general behind the two Galaxy games and 3D World. Both of which have about 18 to 30-minute videos on average. So, much short, about half the length of these videos. So, like, runtime-wise, this is my longest series. Anyways, I say we quickly get all the story before Chapter 5, so we can just go right into Chapter 5 next video for another medium-ish length one. I don't like hour-long videos if I can avoid it, but hard to with Fire Emblem unless I split maps into multiple videos, which I don't like because that makes the series, that drags out the series, and the Fire Emblem videos already don't get a ton of views, so it's not really worth caring about.
Brush off despair and forge bonds with your allies? Will your other half remain by your side? The kings and queens have vanished like melted snow, like wind-swept sand. Who remains? A familiar stranger, a loved one whose name you don't know. One knows the truth. In this world, there is no emptiness. Your dream will not come true.
Lady Nell isn't coming out, is she?
Sitting alone under a tree, not saying a word? Never seen her withdraw like this before.
She has been there for half an hour. Perhaps we should offer our aid.
Why are you unable to?
Mavir,
Why
you really
you are
don't
a
understand
fucking
the
water-type
tenderness of the
crap.
heart, do you?
I do not follow.
Lady Nell just revealed her innermost feelings, a love she has kept concealed for years. It's only natural she might need some time to herself after that.
Ah, I see.
People's hearts are fragile when they're in love. You gotta be gentle with them, big guy.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Gregory. Have you been in love before?
Nope. But I hear it's as terrifying as it is exhilarating. You?
Me? Well, What was the question?
Wait, so if the
hate leaving
divine
her
dragon
and
is
the
the
divine
opposite
dragon alone
gender
for
in
this
this
long.
universe,
But she needs time.
Nell's a lesbian?
If only there was some way to reunite
Every
Lady Nell
character
with her
in this
love.
game can S.
We all know how
The
deeply
player
she
character
cared
can
for the
S
divine
support
dragon.
every
Yeah,
single
but
character
that
in
was
this
the
game,
other
regardless
divine
of
dragon,
gender.
not this one.
Every character
think
in
I
this
don't know
game
that?
is either a
I just
minor or
I
bi.
want to see Lady Nell happy. She deserves every happiness.
Those are the
Yes.
true groupings.
A loyal
Because
attendant
every
always
character
wants the
that's
best for their
17 or
liege.
younger has a
That I can comprehend.
platonic S support, which
Even
I
if
Canonically-
support.
the heart
I
is
support
beyond
that
my
idea.
grasp.
Canonically, in this
And I hope
universe,
In this
Nell is a
playthrough,
lesbian.
Nell is either lesbian or bi.
I want us to
Yes.
stick together and keep each other safe.
Damn.
Damn.
Thank you
Nintendo
all for
getting
giving me that space.
Please, Lady
is it
Think nothing
inclusive
of it.
or is it
You feeling
inclusive?
Very much.
Nintendo is more progressive than
Thank
Japan
you
is as a whole.
for giving me the time to reflect. I suppose
We
I
don't
never
talk about
thought
Japan
that
as a
was also
whole.
the one I loved so
Um,
dearly. But I
Intelligent
deeply regret
Systems,
the
who
trauma
develops
I
Fire
caused.
Emblems, has been kind of
I should have told you
reluctantly
about the corrupted
giving
royals.
more and more
You are my trusted
LGBTQ
confidants,
plus
and I should have known to rely upon
pairings
you.
as the
You
series
honor
has
us,
gone
Lady Nell.
on.
No
With
doubt
Awakening
Lord Nil
not
would
having
also
any
be
fates,
comforted by
having
those words.
Of
one
course.
gay pairing, one
I owe the
lesbian
Divine
pairing.
Dragon an apology as well. My
Three
behavior
Houses
been
had
frightfully rude.
a couple
I
of
hope we will be
buys,
able to begin anew as friends.
but very limited. Still, then
I
there's
think
this
that's a
game where
great idea.
everyone.
Let's hurry back to the
Then
others.
in Fire Emblem
They must
Heroes,
be
a
tired
couple of
waiting.
previously
I will
not
meet you
noteworthy
properly
characters
this
from the
time, Divine
franchise,
One.
at least in the US version of Heroes,
I
have
will
actually
finally
become
set aside my
non-binary as
grief
well.
For the one I lost, and see you
Huh.
for the person you
Kai'Sa
truly are.
actually has something worth mentioning about them now, because they used to be the most useless character in the franchise, and now there's actually something cool about them, even if they're not a good unit.
Here we
'Cause,
are.
hey, at least
Divine One,
they're
Nil.
That's strange.
And now nobody
they,
is
they have
allowed.
something going for them, which makes them no longer like
we in the wrong
a character
place?
that I forget. I now remember that
don't
they
believe
happen to
so.
exist as well,
We
which I
walked
think
the
is a
right
really cool
direction,
thing.
and I remember the scenery from earlier.
I hate to raise the possibility, but there may have been
Kai'Sa
an
Sweep
ambush.
CYLA.
Sister! Everyone! I'm so glad you're back.
Nil, what a relief to see you safe.
We have a problem. The bracelets are gone.
Gone? How?
The divine dragon.
Well, I remember
took
there's
them
this
and
Twitter
left.
guy. There's this guy, and of
fear
course
the
it's
plan
Twitter
is
who's
to
like,
finish this
"Oh,
alone."
I trust Nintendo more
we
than
must
Disney
begin
because
our
Disney's
pursuit at
woke
once."
and Nintendo's not woke at
managed to
all."
cast a
Which,
simple
first of all,
tracking
is
spell before we
ironic
parted.
because just a month
trail
ago,
should still
the
be
grifters
active.
were complaining
I
about how the
regret that
Mario
I
movie
lacked
is
the
woke
courage to give
because of Girl
chase.
Boss
In
Peach.
truth, I feared
Two,
being separated
Fire
from you all.
Emblem. And a lot of
hope you can
Nintendo
forgive my
series have
cowardice.
become
There is nothing
more
to forgive,
inclusive over
Neil.
time.
You made
And
a wise
again,
decision.
also ironic
If you
because
can
less than a
show us
month
the
ago
way,
they were
please
like,
do.
but Mario movie
Of
suck
course.
because woke.
This dire state of affairs is entirely my fault.
It's just a weird time to be alive.
We have now crossed into Somme. I cannot begin to fathom the Divine Dragon's objective.
It is very close. In
Oh,
fact,
Ethan's muted.
The trail of my spell ends right here.
Some kind of temple.
Let us enter.
I get noise complaint.
You got a noise complaint?
No, but I could because these people came in and they
You
were
are
like
certain this is where the
screaming
Divine Dragon is now.
Queen. So I opened the window. I opened the window, and as I was driving by, I yelled, "Nothing really matters."
Corrupted?
Oh boy, a lot of them too.
I could potentially get yelled at for that. I hope not. We'll see. They might not know it was the gay guy.
Nil?
Your consideration is appreciated, dear sister.
Hopefully not.
But I do not require your protection. I confess, I always rather despised that about you. Your superiority. Your condescension.
What?
That's my reaction.
The look on your face. Wake up, Nell. The divine dragon is not here.
Explain what you mean by this.
Lord Nil, are the corrupted here your doing?
No. It was a mistake, surely. Lord Nil didn't know where he was taking us.
Is that what you think? Perhaps this will change your mind.
Emblem Crom. He should be in slumber.
Must I spell it out? Your unknown malefactor has the power to awaken emblems. And here he stands before you. I am no powerless failure. I will fulfill the late Lord Sombron's ambitions.
But you are my brother. We have always been together. Two halves of a whole. You cannot be our enemy.
Who else could it be? There is no one left. All of our siblings are dead and gone. I dispensed with the lot of them myself. With one exception, of course. Has it all become clear to you? Good. Farewell then, my dear sister. Enjoy being buried with your 4 little breezes. I am off to sink my teeth into your darling divine dragon.
Nil, how could you?
Lady Nell, please. We must focus.
None of this makes any sense. But the corrupted won't wait for us to figure it out.
They are many, but we are strong. Once I transform, Nil has my dragon stone. And while we are cornered here, the divine dragon is in grave danger.
Lady Nell, leave this to us.
No, Celestia.
We may not all make it out of this, but the 4 of us can create an opening for you to escape. Quickly, you must get away from this place. Go to the Divine Dragon!
No, I will not leave you here.
Celestia's right. You have to go. You are the only one who can stop Lord Nil.
We've always been the ones running away. Let us be heroes for once.
It'll be an honor to ensure your safe passage.
Oh, 9 more minutes.
Now, Lady Nell, hurry!
Yeah.
My
And hopefully
dear Four
in 9
Winds,
more minutes it'll
hear
be
me
hello
and obey.
gamer family
Survive
again.
until we meet again. That is an order.
We won't let you down.
Here I am, Divine One.
Nell.
My dear sister and her precious 4 winds have now been dealt with.
No. Well, if that's true, you should just kill me. But I don't think you have it in you.
You're wrong about that. But you still have a part to play in this. Come along now.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Is that right?
You said I have a part to play. What if I refuse to cooperate? I won't do anything that helps you win.
How can you be so cruel? Does the love of my sweet sister mean nothing to you at all? I'd already begun to think of you as family. You've cut me to the quick.
You can stop your lies now.
Nothing escapes your notice. But if you intend to resist, I can simply force you.
Do your worst. I won't give in.
I suppose there is only one way to know. Shall we find out together? Nell? How?
Divine One, you are alive.
Nell!
You actually left the 4 winds to die? I ought to have seen that coming.
Nil, stop this at once. Father is dead. There is no longer any need to carry out his wishes. I know his ambitions are not your own. It is meaningless for us to fight.
Meaningless? You know absolutely nothing of my ambitions. Come forth, my corrupted. But they're...
The assassins from Lethos Castle. That attack was your doing all along.
Of course! You dared mock our Lord Father's ambitions. It was my duty to kill you, failure! Enough. Take up your weapon. See for yourself whether this fight has meaning.
This is not who you are, Nil.
Is the story over? See, I thought this was going to be a nice, short video, but we have had 20 minutes of story. Gamer Squad, I'm signing off for this one.
I feel like Gamer Squad is worse than Gamer Family.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was Gamer Family. Signing off, Gamer Family. I salute you.